Welcome to the finale of the Dead Space remake. I know the schedule said that I was supposed to stream Andromeda today, but I really want to get Dead Space done before October rolls around because I'll explain it once it's October. So anyway, where we last left off. Geez, what did he do? Let's see. We went through the mining deck. We went through the mining deck, encountered the hunter again, and now we're making our way to crew deck, which is where the hunter is going to show up again. And I don't think I'm doing too good on ammunition. Actually, I'm doing good. Huh. Right, yeah, we got ambushed by that little motherfucker right there, and then we made sure that none of these bastards can experience convergence. So without further ado, here we go! Oh, fair warning, I am having a late dinner. Very late. So, if I just, stop talking all of a sudden, I mean food. I'm gonna go pee real quick. Should have done that before I started. I am so sorry about that. At first I had to pee, and then I had to do number 2. I apologize for that. I'm gonna see if I can edit that out. I'm sure I can edit it out. I just need to figure out how to edit it out. I apologize greatly. Well, I mean, come on, you know how it goes. Okay, get everything reset back up. Okay, now let's go.
Still alive, Mr. Clark. I'm still denied convergence thanks to this ingrate.
Mercer, wait. Tell me. I want to understand. What is convergence?
But you already know. Dead or living, we all feel the markers to purpose. Don't you want to be reunited with the people you lost?
Aye.
Yes. Then why not me? Mr. Temple has refused. But we're so close. Everything that has happened on the Ishimura is just the beginning.
When you put it that way, you and your marker can go to hell.
Shame.
No! God damn it!
The slow death. Stasis. I think your death will come faster.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Shit. Ow. Oh, it's enough. Never mind.
But you're on it, right, Isaac? Everything's gonna be just like it was.
No, thank you.
Isaac, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything.
Well, I'm not sorry about this. No personalsies. Aim, then shoot. Well, I've got plenty of flamer fuel. That won't be an issue. Oh, I know I said I was going to stick with the normal rig, but because I like the design of it. I like how it looks more metallic, but it loses something compared to the original rig. Ah, okay, so that's got to be level 3? Because it doesn't have the shoulder blades on the left arm. Yeah, you know what? I'll stick with this for the rest of the game, and then for the end chapter, I'll switch to the original rig. Okay, while I'm right here, because I can't get hurt, I'm gonna go grab my food. I'll be right back.
Seem monstrous to the unprepared. A moment's pain will fuel humanity's ascension. Do not falter at the very brink of transcendence. Patient? Isaac. Symptoms: mania, delusion, violent behavior. What was the last strongest? The grief or the guilt?
Gotta get more stasis. More like stay, sis. I hate you, Mercer.
Toxic hazard detected.
Need to get some fresh air.
Toxic hazard cleared. Toxic hazard detected.
Oh shit.
Toxic hazard cleared.
Sorry, I gotta mute myself. Whew, alright, let's go.
Toxic hazard detected.
Shit, spinner. Shit. I think he's still in here.
Toxic hazard detected. Toxic hazard cleared.
Oops.
Toxic hazard detected. Toxic hazard cleared.
That way. Okay. It's the unknown horror spiral. Get out of my brain!
What's happening? Find the shuttle. You need to install the singularity core. Isaac! Isaac, can you hear me?
I wonder why she's having a hard time communicating. Cock.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Ah! No! Ah! Ah! It's in my mouth! Ah!
Quarantine lifted.
Nope. Inventory. Yes, clearly that's regaling the tale of Sir Dickface. Deluxe quarters. Oh, this is like where all the officers are. Go ahead, ambush me. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. You okay? Do you need... Ma'am, are you aware you're missing a lot of flesh from your... It's okay, guys. She'll recover. Now, it could be they just shifted that log around, but I think... if they didn't, it's kind of lame that they left out the log that mentions all the newborn babies, because then it makes... excuse me. It makes the baby necromorphs all the more horrifying. To join is to survive. Unitologist. Horse shit if I ever heard it. No personalsies. Shit, I need to find a workbench. I need to upgrade this Ripper. You're not dead. You ain't nothing! Oh shit! Oh. I'm not supposed to be in here. Well, for starters. Shit. I will come back here once I have destroyed the hunter. It's all coming together now. Don't worry, I didn't say anything. I was too busy at chewing.
My friends, is this what you hoped for when you signed your lives away to the church? Does this carnage look like transcendence? I don't know what lies beyond death. Not anymore. But I do know our lives are more than just fuel for convergence. If we work together, we can fight this evil. It's not too late.
Captain B. Matthias. Ha! Isaac would never. Or would he? To Captain B. Matthias from Unidentified. Subject confidential. Fleet position confirmed. To Benjamin Matthias. Referring to our pre-departure discussion, I am blessed to report that the Vested have authorized a premium stasis capsule for you aboard the Church's Holy Fleet. Congratulations. Ha 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 ha. He's never going there. Your generous donations over the years have already covered all post-mortem stasis and cryopreservation fees. While I cannot guarantee which Ark will safeguard your physical body, all fleet vessels are designed for centuries of deep space operation and equipped with state-of-the-art defense technology, ensuring that convergence will proceed without interference when the holy hour approaches. I must reiterate that this berth is conditional upon the successful completion of your pilgrimage. Once the marker is safely delivered into church hands and all electronic records have been appropriately amended, I will be pleased to finalize your resting place amongst the Church's most blessed, including Altman himself. Praise be the Maker and its prophets. P.B. Tremaine, Sanctified Messenger, Fleet Selection and Security, Church Unitology. All correspondence to and from this individual is monitored. Disclosure of any information in this message is heretical to heretical parties is strictly forbidden and punishable by seizure of property and or excommunication. Well, he's already dead, so I'm pretty sure he's excommunicated already. Besides, the true heresy is from you bastards. There is only one. Ow! The God Emperor man. I didn't mean to punch myself that hard. The Emperor protects, but he doesn't protect these fuckers. CEC Shareholder Pamphlet 202, please do not distribute. What is planet cracking? Planet cracking is, quite literally, the dismantling of planets and moons on a macro scale by dedicated vessels known as planet crackers. Entire worlds are fractured with gravity tethers to reveal the rich seams of valuable materials contained inside. These fractured pieces of debris are mined, processed, and then shipped to their destination. You may have read environmentalist reports claiming the destruction of a planet can destroy an entire solar system due to the disruption of the gravitational forces that hold each celestial object in orbit. Some of the wider reports claim this causes the whole system to spin out of control, or planets to smash into each other. Excuse me? Some of the wider we would direct concerned investors to the article Safe and Sustainable, CEC's Pledge to the Health of Our Galaxy, for a detailed breakdown of the truths about planet cracking. The short answer is, planet cracking is perfectly safe and provides an essential service to Earth and the colonies. Out of over 3 dozen planet cracks, only one operation has met with less than optimal results. Critics often cite the Warrant disaster 11 years ago, when a planet cracker, 3 supply ships, and a colony were lost due to a gravity tether failure. They rarely mention that since that time, CEC has strengthened relationships with our manufacturers, committed to regular crew training seminars, and implemented safety protocols to ensure a disaster of that magnitude can never happen again. Before each planet crack, the candidate worlds are carefully chosen for their mineral content, net worth, and the safety with which they can be dismantled. Planet crackers are also invaluable for harvesting asteroids and rogue planetoids, which present deadly risks to expensive infrastructure and installations. Planet cracking, a detailed breakdown. Planet cracking is a lengthy process typically spanning from 3 to 5 years. Generally, the first year is spent processing and setting up the planet-side colony. To minimize losses, these colonies are intentionally a light outlay in terms of infrastructure. The next 18 months involve tectonic excavation, gravity tether maintenance, and related planet-side activities. The planet cracker arrives between the 2.5 and 3 year mark, depending on the progress of excavation. Once the ship is in orbit, preparation for tectonic chunk extraction begins. This takes approximately 1 week. The removal of excavated chunk from the planet into a stabilized geosynchronous orbit usually takes about 1 day, 24 standard hours, during this process. Jesus. Sorry, I'm also listening. Excuse me. I'm also listening to something. I'm getting stupid-ass ads again. Wait. During this process, billions of tons of debris break off from the underside chunk, creating an instant asteroid ring around the planet. While the floating debris is extremely dangerous, the Planet Cracker ships have an excellent asteroid defense system, ADS, to keep the ship and crew safe from harm. For more information about our proprietary ADS technology, see accompanying literature. This process is repeated until the entire planetary body is broken up and processed. Smaller bodies, such as asteroids, are drawn into the mining bays and processed directly using processing beams to reduce waste. I'm reading this and there's like survivors running around being brutally murdered. Smaller bodies such as As you can see, the profit margins of planet cracking vastly outweigh solely planet-side operations, which may not be profitable for decades or more, and represent massive outlays in terms of personal infrastructure, equipment, and infrastructure costs. CEC, Concordance Extraction Corporation, is the largest solar mining and extraction company in the Earth colonies, and the 5th largest interstellar company in terms of market capital. Since our founding, we have become a powerhouse of industrial might and a major cross-system employer, with a generous budget allocating to election spending. CEC has always been able to maintain a strong market position and secure political support, thanks to our dedicated lobbying bureau. So are they lobbyists, or is this the future where like megacorps exist and they are also government bodies? CEC owns over 400 deep space vehicles, including 5 planet crackers with the famous USG Ishimura as their flagship. CEC pioneered the scan and catch technique, which is now a staple of asteroid mining, and was the first to implement shock point drives for commercial use. We are the largest supplier of precious metals to commerce interests across inhabited space. We take your financial security and the well-being of our employees seriously. When you invest in CEC, you are investing in a future we can believe in. CEC, powering humanity into the future. I say as I'm on a ship that's been fucked because the CEC got infiltrated by fucking unitologists. Fleet Officer Dr. White. Text log. Personal log. D. White, First Officer. Goddamn unis are running the ship. So far I know for sure. Captain Matthias, CSO Kine, Second Science Officer Mercer, Lieutenant Commander Holt, Lieutenant Carrillo, Lieutenant... I don't know what that JG is. Pitts, Lieutenant JG Reed, Ensign Maynard, Ensign Shand, Ensign Espelita, Ensign Navidad. How many senior officers just happen to be marker heads? Can't be coincidence. I know a stacked deck when I see one. Update. Check some files. All those reassignments started after Director Urquhart got chatty with the captain. Since when does the C-suite give a damn about personnel? Ah, okay. I'm going to assume I'm going to get that at some point. Because I genuinely don't remember. Hey, look what I found.
Logging security card.
That genuinely scared me.
Logging security card.
Ooh, gold semiconductor. But why would Holt have a thing that leads to Second Officer J. Chick? Punch, punch, stomp, punch, punch, stomp. Stomp, punch, 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 stomp, stomp. Oh, I think this is one of the codes to get the marker pieces, right? Took a screenshot.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
EST viewers on asterisk.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Asterisk.
Spam bot. Van, get the fuck out of my chat. I gotta admit, I do miss that they took away the, that they removed where, if you decapitate a slasher, it just goes berserk and slashes at everything. Unless, was that Dead Space 2? It's probably Dead Space 2 only. Maybe I'm wrong. It's been a while since I played the OG Dead Space. Not for any particular reason, I mean, I have it on Game Pass. Okay, I'm gonna pause real quick and I'm gonna take another bite of my food. Ah, okay. I say that like I haven't played this game before.
Hi, I'm Dr. Terrence Kine. Remember we spoke on the battle?
If you're real, let me in. I need to destroy that cluster behind you.
Not yet. Escape on that shuttle and you'll kill us all. When they took the marker from Aegis 7, it woke the being in the core of the planet.
The hell is that?
Mercer calls it the hive mind, nexus organism which controls these necromorphs telepathically. If we leave while the hive mind is active, well, you saw the valor. If even a single necromorph escapes, humanity is finished. The marker. Emilia, she knew. She told me it would return the beast to its slumber.
Okay, so if we return the marker to Aegis 7, it'll stop the outbreak?
Exactly. But we need the shuttle to return it to the planet. You have a singularity core, and I can let you through. So what do you say?
If it'll end this for good, deal.
Excellent. I can distract Mercer, but not for long. And get the marker to the shuttle bay quickly. Thank you, Mr. Park, for helping me fix my mistakes.
I do miss him being voiced by the guy who did Joshua Graham. Also just because I like that guy's voice. It's really deep and cool. Also, it did kind of sell, is Dr. Kine trustworthy, or is he just another marker head? How's my inventory looking? I'm almost out of plasma cutter ammo. Okay. She was only a voice at first, but now she's my constant companion again. I have forgotten how much her presence soothes me, and, as always, she sees to the heart of the problem. The marker must be returned. Perhaps there's been some kind of accident, some severance. Do the marker and the hive mind always coordinate, or can the hive mind slip the marker's influence somehow? Regardless, if this theory is correct, the two are now at odds. If the marker can quell the hive mind, it would cut the puppeteer's strengths at a stroke. It seems obvious in retrospect. These necromorphs have no intelligence. How could they? Yet, there's a clear, if rudimentary, purpose behind their actions, especially the gathering of corpses. They're clearly following some drive to kill living organisms and gather biomass. But where does this direct drive come from? How does it command them? Do all necromorphs converted by the marker share this bond, pack instinct, or is the hive mind demonstrating a genuine telepathic communication, perhaps the first ever observed? How painful to admit that the marker's horrors still hold a fascination for me. Now I think I understand my predecessors, those who first studied the black marker, rather better. The road to hell begins with unprincipled curiosity. Foolish, foolish, foolish. I should have known sabotaging the engines was only a stopgap. Are we returning to Earth? Is the marker falling back in the Church's hands? Yes, Amelia. There are always alternate solutions. Always. Hey, that's the name of one of the chapters! Actually, I think that's the name of this chapter, Alternate Solutions. Time to run. Cut a rug and jig. Then, yeah. Consume more, live less. I suppose that's an accurate statement. Mm, 17's a prime number. Fuck. Okay. Of course.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated. Quarantine lifted.
Okay, is there anything? Oh, yes.
Clearance confirmed.
Ah, you have it. Now install the singularity core on the shuttle. I'll come help you load the marker. Damn, Mercer's close. Hurry!
Fucking Mercer, man. Sorry, guys. No personalities, but I can't have you coming back as necromorphs now. Alright. The final boss... the final boss fight for the Hunter. Actually. I should be fine, honestly.
Isaac. Sorry, late shift. How are you?
My mother, she's,
Octavia? How's she doing?
she's dead, Nicole. They both are. She killed my dad, then herself. Yeah. The church. They, took the bodies before I could,
Oh my god. Oh, Isaac, I'm so sorry. Fucking told you brainwashing.
Stop it. Just stop talking. You said she was herself again. You said she would be better at home. I trusted you. God. You might as well have killed him yourself.
But she was better. You told me to leave for the Ishimura. You pushed me to... You know what? Go to hell, Isaac.
Nicole. Nicole! Nicole! I didn't... Oh, God. No. Not her, too.
Isaac. It's me. I wish I could talk to you.
She wanted to talk. I didn't listen.
Sorry.
I can make it right.
I'm sorry
I can save us both.
about everything.
You know, Isaac, it's okay, man. I mean, like, grief makes us say shit. I'm sure she knows you didn't mean it. You're just hurt, and unfortunately, you just kind of lashed out at her.
Log retrieved.
Is it recording? Can't miss anything. There's just cruelty. He was deciphering how the marker's signal affects the brain and how... Oh my god.
Ah, Dr. Brennan. Let me guess. Terrence Kine let you in. Shame he's not here.
He didn't understand how this tragedy represents a chance to cure death.
Go on.
These creatures, reanimated tissue, cellular immortality, No, we've never seen eye to eye, but I understand now. There's so many I should have saved.
So you came to me.
Because you've learned how to communicate with the marker. I'm so close. I thought it must have the secrets that I need.
You are a woman of science, not faith. Leave the marker to me.
My only regret is that we never get to kill Dr. Kine. Mercer, I mean.
Very thorough. We'll leave them peer-reviewed, of course. And poor Terrence isn't here to help you.
Yes. There's only one man I trust now.
And I hope that's Isaac motherfucking Clarke.
Very thorough indeed. For Mr. Harris's next surgery.
Shit.
No related rig activity has been logged.
You know, I keep hearing roars. Excuse me. Ah. Woohoo! Before I go, God, can you imagine it? A redhead necromorph?
Logging security card.
Flamethrower upgrade. Excuse me. Okay. Let's go fight the hunter one last time. Oops.
Gravity core replaced. Test fire shuttle engines to complete hardware installation.
Ooh! Whew. Oh shit. You are the bastard, sir.
Bring convergence! Make us whole!
Please, Mr. Tentacle, will you let me go? Shit. Ooh.
Do you read me? Mr. Clark? Mr. Clark, come in.
Fuck this ship.
You're alive. Altman beat me.
Fuck Altman, too. Kendra?
I'm here, but every alert on the Ishimura is screaming. Critical damage to internal systems. The marker just ripped right through the ship. Something pulled it down in the cargo bay.
Kind, pilot the shuttle to the hangar. I'm going after the marker.
Report. Amelia, quickly.
Wait, Dr. Kine. That guy's lost it. He killed the captain. We can't trust him near the marker.
He says returning it to the planet is the only way to end this. We've got to try. I'm heading to cargo. You ping NICOLE's rig and tell her to go.
Leave it to me.
Thanks. When I get the marker, we're all getting out of here.
Alternate solutions.
Flight deck tram control.
Mr. Clark, we're approaching the hangar bay. We'll meet you there with the marker.
Now arriving at flight deck ground control.
Yes, Amelia, soon. We'll send the hive mind back into the darkness.
So glad you gave that guy our only escape shuttle.
I trust him more than I trust you, Kendra.
Shit, Isaac. Those things you've killed, their biomass has pulled down in the cargo bay. It's recombined itself into... Well, it's something huge, and the marker's embedded right in the middle. How the hell do we do this?
I've got the Ishimura's cargo cranes. They can move half a bay of mining gear, no problem. If whatever's down there wants to wrestle for the marker, I'm in.
Override the safeties, and yes, it might work. But hurry. We're losing critical systems fast.
I bet. I think there should be a workbench nearby. The flamethrower.
Multiple system failures detected. Unable to reroute critical functions. Warning. Multiple system failures detected. Unable to reroute critical functions.
Plasma cutter explosive rounds. Fuck yeah. Ping. It's always there.
All personnel proceed to your designated safe zone immediately. Login security card.
Force gun. Okay. All right. No, that's for the bridge. No personalsies.
Clearance confirmed.
And then the rest of those stompy boys I'll just leave for...
Cargo loader activated. Shipment 782 is misaligned. Retrieval may be delayed. Warning. Maximum weight load exceeded. Cable stress is beyond safe operating limits. Crane malfunction imminent. Loading shipment 782.
Oh,
Beginning
nice.
retrieval.
I don't know what I did to kill it with that explosion, or what I hit, rather. Oh shit! Shit, okay. No, get off me! Shit. That's my own damn fault. I went ahead too fast. Ooh, the background instead of being a... Ah, alright.
Danger. Containment fields approaching maximum capacity.
Really? I've only been going for an hour? Wow. What's your clearance, Clarence?
Activated. Warning. Shipment 782 is misaligned. Retrieval may be delayed. Warning. Maximum weight load exceeded. Warning. Cable stress is beyond safe operating limits. Crane malfunction imminent. Loading shipment 782. Beginning retrieval.
Okay, let's not move too fast this time, because then I'm going to get overwhelmed again.
Caution. Access bridge is obstructing transfer. Access bridge is obstructing transfer. Access bridge is obstructing transfer. Caution. Access bridge is obstructing transfer.
No, get off me! Shah.
Caution. Access bridge is obstructing transfer.
I'm reading a cargo transfer to the hangar bay.
The marker. Good work, Mr. Clark. On our way.
Kind? Your flight path goes by airlock 19. I can get there from the computer core.
A pickup. Yes, we'll be there.
Oh! God, I'm a retard. Okay.
No movement on the cameras. I'm just gonna run for it. Wish me luck.
Yes, I know where I need to go, but I'm looking for the rest of the Stompy boys. Alright.
Emergency. Deck evacuation protocols are in effect.
I just might be able to beat this tonight.
Fuck, it's my brother. On the monitor, he's right by the airlock.
Don't let this place get to you. Kendra, we're out of time.
He's not there. I can make it if I run.
Yep.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated. Quarantine lifted. Clearance confirmed.
Mr. Clark, your colleague's safely on board.
My name is Kendra Daniels. Stand by, Isaac. He's bringing the shuttle in now. Isaac, we can't run the automated loading controls. Must be the damage to the ship.
We're losing time. The hive mind is down there.
Kind, relax. I'll turn off the gravity in the hangar, then I can load the marker by hand.
All right. No, don't worry, Amelia. They understand.
Jesus.
You just gotta double check, right?
Entering zero gravity.
Chapter 8 viewers on asterisk.
Jesus fuck! Get fucked. Where'd you jump?
is. The marker.
The safeties are still on. I need to restore gravity before we can load it.
Hurry, please.
Exiting zero gravity.
It's on board. Come, quickly.
Go open the hatch for him.
Am I gonna get ambushed?
Cole, is she here?
Kine!
Sorry, Isaac. I couldn't trust him with the marker.
Kendra, what are you doing?
What my department sent me here to do. Even if the Valor couldn't help me out like I wanted.
Department? Who are you?
I work for EarthGov, cleaning up a very, very old mess. I told you and Hammond that Aegis 7 was off limits. The planet was one big government experiment. The marker, this divine artifact, it was built by human hands.
That's impossible. It's an alien world. The miners dug up the fucking thing.
After it was planted here a few hundred years ago. Even Kai didn't pick up on that. They found the first marker in some crater on Earth. That one. That was real. Alien. Enough to inspire unitology. Our people studied it and reverse engineered this red marker. But they needed somewhere to test it.
Aegis 7.
You've seen the result. The stuff of nightmares. I thought the old reports were just hysteria. Until I saw what I saw. They sealed off the whole system, buried the records nice and clean. Until CEC got greedy. Those idiots tore Aegis 7 apart, and woke up with the old research team left behind.
So EarthGov sent you to sweep it all under the rug. Damn it, we have to return the marker. If anyone else stumbles across Aegis 7...
It was disappeared once. We can do it again.
No.
I've seen how the marker fucks with your head. It must be contained. For what it's worth, we made a great team. You'll find another way off the Ishimura. I mean, you're one hell of an engineer.
Your experiment's gonna kill us all! Daniels!
Welcome to the Yusisu.
It was all for nothing.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Isaac, come in, it's Nicole.
Where are you?
In the flight control room. Please, you have to come up here now. There's still a way out for us, but we don't have much time.
I'm coming, my queen.
Warning. Structural integrity compromised.
Well, shit. My queen!
There you are.
Thank God you're here. The ship's coming apart. I saw what you've been through. Your investigation, Mercer. What happened with us?
We don't have to talk about it.
I need you to know I'm sorry about everything.
It's okay, Isaac. You know I forgive you. I love you.
Well, good, but...
There's still hope. You can recall the shuttle and remote pilot it from here. Bring back the marker and we can return it to Aegis 7. You can make us whole again.
I just want to make things right.
Then let's do it together.
Recalling shuttle USG-09. Prepping remote docking procedures.
Damn it, Isaac! You don't know what you're doing!
I know. I'm finally doing the smart thing.
Fucking kidding me? Shit!
Warning. Escape pod launch detected from shuttle USG-09.
Escape pod. Damn! We lost her.
It doesn't matter. She can't escape with fate. But who can? Here it comes. Isaac?
I know. Ishimura's finished. If we get on that shuttle, there's no going back.
Leave no regrets. Go. I'll reprogram the shuttle with our flight path to Aegis 7 and join you on board.
Don't leave me waiting.
Never again.
Danger. Containment field approaching maximum
So there's nothing else for me to do, but... No, I'm gonna go ahead and switch out to the original rig. Because I also have some shit to sell.
Multiple system failures detected. Unable to reroute critical functions.
Let's finish this once and for all. Thought I'd pick up... I did not. Okay.
Emergency. Internal hull breaches detected.
I am stupid.
Emergency. All personnel proceed to your designated safe zone immediately.
Ouch. You're about to leave the Ishimura and will not be able to return. Continue. Mr. Clark, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship? Sir, finishing this fight.
I never doubted you, Isaac. I knew you'd come back for me.
Are you ready?
Yes. We're together again. Nothing can stop us now. This isn't how I imagined saying goodbye to the Ishimura. Steady.
I'm good.
Are you afraid, Isaac?
No. With you, I can handle anything.
This is so genius, honestly.
One more ride together, then. This all began in the core of the planet.
Daniel said EarthGov built the marker. Some experiment they abandoned hundreds of years ago.
If you're not ready, the miracle must be as terrifying as a nightmare. The planet is restless, hungry. It'll try to eat us alive. But we have the marker. We'll put things back the way they were. We will be whole again.
Alternate solutions completed.
Now's our chance.
Nicole?
We can upload the marker from the console. Come on.
Chapter 12. Dead Space.
Look. The light in the sky.
The gravity tethers on the Ishimura are failing. Tectonic load. We don't have long before all that rock falls. How do we do this?
We return the marker to its pedestal. The loading track leads directly to the excavation site. It'll work. The hive mind will obey. We'll be whole again. And you and I can be together. Come on. We need to hurry.
PCSI retrieval order from Captain B. Matthias. Retrieve victims of Union Square space mass. Oh my gosh. Retrieve victims of Union Square mass suicide from Aegis 7. Bodies are being transported to USG Shimura Morgue with a security escort. Notify doctors G. Domus and T. Kine upon arrival. Assignments: Sergeant Gabe Weller, which you play as in the Severed DLC, although I never played that in Dead Space 2. And who you witness in Dead Space, I think it was Extraction? I can't remember. Officer Blaine, Officer Hutchins, Private Clarklins. Authorized by Chief A. Vincent, PCSI Sec. Comments. Gabe. Yeah, I know it's casket duty, but I think you'll like this one. I hear a buddy of yours is down on Aegis 7, and a kitty assignment like this shouldn't have time for a meetup. Don't scare the rookie. Alyssa. All right. I'm just glad I don't have to pull that manually anymore. God, that was horrible. Shit.
Lifting quarantine.
Do you miss them, Isaac?
Kelly and team. Yeah.
And your parents? Your mother was a unitologist. She believed.
She believed so much you killed her. Is this what she would have wanted?
She did. Would that make this easier?
Maybe it's a good thing. I'll never know.
Ooh.
Power in this section. The marker won't move. We're losing time.
It's okay. Hit test connection. What's it say?
Power failure detected. Tether generator. Gravity control.
One of the ground-side gravity tethers. Maybe a busted power line. I'm on it.
Please hurry. We can't fail now.
Fucking wall guardians. Okay.
Now entering tether control. Cross-contamination field engaged. Warning. Main power interrupted. Tether generators are offline. Emergency elevator offline. Notifying maintenance. Power restored to west generator.
Shit. I just wasted a medkit.
Power restored to east generator. Generator. Power restored to tether generators. Ready for restart. Restarting tether. Now entering zero gravity.
Janet Isaac, power is slowing again. Come back to the marker quickly. The excavation site's just up ahead. Make us whole.
Sorry, I was just being quiet so I could find those fuckers.
Exiting zero gravity.
Not bad considering I was 15 minutes behind. Oh shit! But how is that the USG Shimura computer? Because Ishimura's gone. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. Okay, reload everything. Alright. It's funny, I was gonna say, huh, my stream didn't crash yet. I'm surprised. Then, of course, as I thought about it, it happened.
almost there, Isaac. Get the marker to the pedestal. Hurry!
There we go.
Isaac, the hive mind is coming. You have to make us whole.
Ah! Oops. Run button. Patient log, Dr. G. Abernathy, Aegis 7 Clinic, automated transcript. Abernathy, I've quarantined the former Doctors Clifton and Hogan. We're barricaded in. I intend to keep the complete log, no matter what happens out there. Different vectors of infection seem to be... Someone needs to keep a record. And if the marker signal can change the body from a distance, we need to know. Update. The chest of Dr. Clifton's corpse, he has started to expand like it's taking a deep breath. Something appears to be happening under the surface of the skin. The body's convulsing. There's a yellowish, briny liquid bursting from the mouth. He's choking, but he's... Oh god, I hope it's gas release. Okay, now there's... The esophagus is bulging and the jaw is collapsing. His head is splitting apart. It's reforming. Almost looks like it's like a proboscis with feelers. The chest is splitting along the center now. The chest is splitting and it's stretching, spanning outwards as the internal organs, muscle, and bone are bent inwards. Can I get a scanner, please? No, the scanner. Thank you. Update. So the internal organs have reorganized themselves. The structure isn't... There seems to be a central organ now, resembling a massive bladder. The bladder is filling with the liquid, some of which can be seen spilling from his... So the two must be connected. Update. The legs are quivering violently. The flesh is peeling away and merging with the flesh from the chest. Fuck! Sorry. Shit. The, leg just bent backwards and okay, now the other one just snapped back, all at the knee as well. It's starting to sit up. That it seems fully reanimated. Can we... Hello, yeah, PSEC, anyone who's free to euthanize. God, do I have to think of the update. The splatter on the glass is making observation difficult. I miss that Dr. Hogan is also transforming, but it's not the... His legs are elongating, somehow flaying themselves, and they're twisting with a mixture of his own internal organs into a single appendage. It's like some sort of tail. His face is contorting, his jaws clenching and unclenching. It's crunching it on itself, and shit, several jaw-like appendages are emerging from his mouth, but it can't accommodate the... Oh shit, his head is splitting open too, like Clifton's. I can't... Whoa. Update. Oh fuck, he's circling the room. It's not like Clifton, it's like he's hunting. Does he see me? No. The vents. He's going for the vents. PSEC! PSEC, has anyone left? Sounds of impact screaming and organic crunching noise.
Reunited with the pedestal.
Yes, my queen.
I always believed in you.
Nicole.
We're whole again. We are whole.
Emergency. Geo-orbital gravity tethers offline. Tectonic load released. Impact imminent. All personnel, evacuate immediately.
Payload. I'll restart the tether. Buy us time.
No.
Rerouting gravity tether controls.
Come on, come on.
Forget it, Isaac. There's no fixing this.
Let her go, Daniels.
Let who go? Can't you see how delusional you are?
We've got to go. The payload from the planet crack is about to fall.
I gave you a chance to come around, Isaac. But if you still won't see it, I'll help you. One last time. Wrigley override. This time, watch to the end.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing. Just had a talk. That's all this research was in the end. Not much, is it? Just had to make it listen when he begged for convergence. But I had a different prayer. It spoke.
then it listened. Make this stop, I said. Maybe it understood, but... I can't return what was taken. Why can't I see you again, Isaac?
And just like that, all 12 missions come, and just like that, all 12 initials of each mission come together to form the ultimate twist of this game. Nicole is dead.
She's Elizabeth Cross, that scientist from hydroponics. You both saw what the marker wanted you to see. Jacob Temple for her, and Nicole for you.
No, she can't be. What the hell did you do?
You did this to yourself. Nicole's been dead this whole time.
This is getting annoying.
Because if she's gone, at least now it'll be in safe hands. The marker won't turn anyone else into its puppet.
You're still an idiot.
No. It's over. We're whole again. For Christ's sake, I'm not going to ask again, Cross.
No, enough people have died.
Then just do it. I've got nothing left to lose.
Cross!
It's better this way, Isaac. You'll never recover from what the marker's done to you. And when the tectonic flow drops, all this will be buried. Just like Earth God wanted.
Warning. Seismic activity increasing. Evacuate to safe location.
There's still time to stop her. So I gotta say, it's really ingenious how the first letter of each of the mission names spells out Nicole is dead. In Dead Space 3, they do the same thing again, with the Easter egg being the Brethren Moon is awake, or with the spelling out the Brethren Moon is awake.
This is Sergeant Bram Newman. PSEC evacuation report. The shuttle's gone. Took off and then crashed right back down into the bay. Took a whole crowd with it. Must be 100 people dead. We've lost the rest of the shuttles. God help us. There's no way out. Anyone hearing this, do not land. I repeat, do not land on Aegis 7. Fuck the Ishimura. They left us to die.
If you wish for peace, prepare for war.
Last warning, Isaac. I mean it.
Get murked.
Isaac.
Get fucked.
It's all I got left!
For goodness sake. Okay. Ouch. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm like in try hard mode. Okay, relax. Sorry, stupid ad. What does an app about a dating app have to do with athletic shoes? What the fuck is... YouTube, fix your shit. Oh, I did it. It's done. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Dead space completed.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry.
I still think the original Dead Space had the scarier jump scare there. And that does it for the Dead Space remake. And holy shit, was it amazing. Like, I'm gonna get ahead of myself here. But now that the game is over, and since I've started doing this, anytime I finish a game, whether I liked it or hate it, I have to start off with the opposite of how I felt. So, even though there's very few of it, very few dislikes, here's what I disliked about the game. Going from minor to major, although with how this game is, it's like major is still like for really fucking minor. Anyway, one minor thing is the controls, but they did allow you to use the, dare I say, more ergonomic controls of Dead Space 2. And it's great that they did that, because it's honestly a better control scheme for Dead Space. One thing I didn't like is... What else is another thing I didn't like? See, that's... It's hard for me to come up with stuff that I hated. Or not even hated, just like disliked. I honestly... Oh, wait, I do know. It's, again, super minor thing. I didn't like how toned down the jump scare was at the end of the game. Because even when I played the OG Dead Space, when I get the ending, that jump scare still gets me. Like, I still like jerk a little bit, even when I know it's coming. And honestly, that's all I disliked about it. That's really all I disliked about it. There was nothing major that I hated. There's no like major complaint where I was just like, you know what, this sucks. This sucks compared to the original. Blah. So now that you know what I disliked about it, even though it wasn't really a whole lot, here's what I liked about it. It kept the story the same. It did shuffle some things around, like in the original got it right. In the original Dead Space game, what was his name? Hammond. He dies because he gets stuck behind some glass, and a enhanced brute crushes him. And then in the remake, they made it so that he dies killing Necromorph Chen. Which I think is a pretty good way to wrap it up, because I think in the original, after Chen becomes a Necromorph, that's just it. He disappears. You probably kill him, you probably don't. I don't remember, I don't recall. It's been a while since I played the original Dead Space. And the voice actors, oh my god, the voice actors do such an amazing job in this game. Sorry, to move on from my previous point. No, to stay on my previous point. I can't move, I gotta keep my... Sorry, I do this a lot. I need to keep it concise. Another story beat that I think was really interesting is how they had... it wasn't Jessica Cross, but Jacob's girlfriend. How they had her be NICOLE. Because in the original Dead Space game, it made no sense how hallucination NICOLE was interacting with anything. Because if she's hallucination, how is she touching it? How is she like helping Isaac? You know, it's not like Black Ops where you can just where you could just spin it off as, oh well, it's just him hallucinating. He thinks this is going on, without him really knowing it. Especially because you don't really see Isaac mess with much beyond what he has to fix and what he has to touch in terms of like buttons and stuff. And my next point, the voice acting. I am so glad they got Gunnar right back. I don't think anyone else could have done Isaac justice. I know technically he only voices Isaac in 2 Dead Space games, for Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 3, but I think he did a phenomenal job. He did voice Isaac in the original Dead Space 1, but he just did the grunts and the shouts. And the breathing. But yeah, Gunnar Wright, he did an amazing job as Isaac. The entire cast did an amazing job. I don't think there was a single line I didn't like. My only complaint, it's not even like something I disliked about the game, it's just a complaint, a minor complaint, is that they got rid of, what was his name? The guy who was the voice of... OG voice of Dr. Kine. Oh, I am going to butcher his last name. Keith Serzbajka. I apologize that I butchered that. The guy who voices, what's his name? Joshua in the Honest Hearts DLC. Because I think what made that voice cast perfect in the original was how you didn't know if he was actually on your side or if he was crazy. With this one, it's more obvious. With the new actor for Dr. Kine, it's more obvious that he's on your side, but ultimately, I think if you're playing this game, it's because you know and love the original. So it's like, well, you know he's a good guy anyway. So let's see what else. Oh, the graphics are phenomenal. This has been a problem. This has been a bit of a problem in all the Dead Space games, is how the blood doesn't stay on your suit for very long. But I'm sure that's intentional, because if you just kept all that blood on from the entire game, I'm sure that would cause some design issues. And also, between that, the devs don't know if you're going to be switching between armors. So it wouldn't make sense for all that blood to stay on the rig, and then, switch your armor and it's still there. What else? So this game instituted a flesh system, kind of like how Dead Island did. Or I'm sure you noticed it. There were times where I could, like using the force gun, it would just peel off all their skin. And I think that was a really good addition to the game. It forced you to be a bit more smart with your ammo. Like eventually, like one of the reasons I was carrying the force gun was because if I encountered the enhanced variants, peel off their skin, shoot the limbs, boom. I do it in less shots than I had to do normally. The lurkers are not lurkers. Stalkers, the guys who crawl around, they're just as annoying as they've always been, but that's not even their fault. The side missions, I really like the side missions because it adds a bit more into, like, the hunter, for instance. Like originally we knew that Dr. Mercer was experimenting on someone, but all we saw was the hunter. Like, we didn't get to see, the guy is kind of broken, and he's broken because he was bullied down on the mining colony, and on top of that, he's a unitologist, so he already agrees with Dr. Mercer, and he's already, willing to help him with his marker bullshit. Dr. Mercer, he's an evil son of a bitch. I still regret that we can't do anything to his body. I would love nothing more than to either kill him myself or at least mutilate his body, because, fuck him. The gunplay, now, I will say, the gunplay, it's fine, but my biggest problem, just because I was playing on a PlayStation 5, is the haptic feedback felt a little weird pulling the trigger on, the plasma cutter. I felt like I was fighting like crazy to get the shots off. And not fighting like crazy, but I felt like I had to pull hard to get the trigger to shoot, or to get the gun to shoot. Maybe it was my imagination, maybe I'm just blowing it out of proportion in my head. But it also adds to a bit of the immersion. It feels like, oh yeah, this is probably what it would feel like in real life to have to pull the trigger on a plasma cutter. Something that we didn't see, unfortunately, because I was pretty good with keeping my health up, is Isaac's voice lines would change based on if he was damaged or tired. I also liked how the DLC rigs that they added are like kind of have like a could like have a bit of an in-universe explanation for how they could exist. Like the necromorph one, where Isaac becomes a necromorph, he gets turned into a necromorph, but because he's able to resist its influence so much just to save Nicole. You know, it's like it doesn't matter. He's a necromorph. He's still gonna find Nicole and fight the marker. I also like the survivor rig. I could totally see a survivor who's been on there for on the Ishimura for weeks, having to put on all this stuff, all that crap on his armor, not just as like patch job, but like as an intimidation. You know, make the monsters fear you, become the monster. And, of course, it was amazing that they added in the classic rig. I do wish it was the level 6 rig. But that's just because the level 6 one has more armor, but it's whatever, honestly. It doesn't affect your armor in-game. Because all that's tied to the suits you buy. I do like how you only had to find a gun once. I think in the original game it was kind of just content padding that you could rebuy weapons, and also a bit of an exploit that you could sell them as well. But I think they made it work personally. Because now I find that weapon and I can just put it away in my safe. And if I ever need it again, I can grab it back out. I don't have to worry about buying it again. I just have to buy the ammo. I also liked how instead of the power nodes, or like having to conserve power nodes, because in the original game you had to kind of choose. Well, there's a loot room over here, but it requires a power node. But I also want to upgrade my suit. Do I upgrade the suit, or do I hold on to the power node? Or do I use the power now, or do I hold on to it to upgrade the suit? And so I do appreciate that I don't have to worry about that now. Now it's just a matter of, okay, which do I want to upgrade, and how much of it do I want to upgrade? I also like that I also love that it was an open floor plan. That's probably incorrect way of saying it, but I guess, well, no, what I mean is, I appreciate that they made all the decks something you could easily transition to, not just taking the monorail to the deck, doing the objective there, and then heading back to the monorail for the next one. You could use a monorail to return, or you could also use like the various shortcuts, the other paths, and then those paths would also just like be darker, or there'd be more necromorphs than last time. The lights would be flickering. What else? Just the story. It's the original Dead Space story. It's amazing. I also really love how now that they have all the original lore from the previous three Dead Space games, technically 5, maybe 6, that they were able to combine all of that and make it more coherent within the story. Like early when you're investigating the hunter, I believe Harris says they are hungry, they are coming, and that is what the Brethren Moons, yes, but it's in reference to the Brethren Moons. It's what the Unitologist cultists on Tal Volantis in the Dead Space 3 DLC are chanting, because they've gone absolutely insane because the Brethren Moons have awakened. Sorry, my nose is a little ringing right now, and it's great that they had a reference to that, because that's also what the marker is kind of broadcasting to people who can understand what it says. It's broadcasting, they are coming, they are hungry. It's letting them know that the Brethren Moons are almost complete and that they need to activate the markers for convergence. What else? What? There's not enough good I can say about the game. It is amazing. I already love the original. This remake is the epitome of what a remake should be. It keeps all the original story beats while adding on more content, making the graphics look nicer, and doing minor improvements that make the game feel amazing. Like, for instance, in the original Dead Space game, I had to, just because I played on the Xbox and it's easier for me to remember that control scheme, you had to tap the A button to reload instead of the X button, which I get games want to be different, but at the same time, it's kind of universal that square is there to reload. Just instinctively, like, that's what you reach for when you reload. But I also appreciate that, that if you wanted the original Dead Space control scheme, that was an option in the controls. It's just like, oh, here you go. But yeah, I cannot sing this game's praises. Like I said, perfect example of what a remake absolutely has to be. The story stays the same. They've added extra content, maybe made some story beats make sense where previously it didn't make any sense. And improved on the graphics greatly. Like, don't get me wrong, the original Dead Space still holds up pretty well, but this game is so beautiful, especially because it runs on the Frostbite engine. Frostbite is such a good engine when you want to make these kind of semi-open games, let's call it. Well, I think I made my point. I don't think I can say enough good about the game. There's very minimal bad. There's nothing that I have any major complaints over. So, and now, goodness, I'm sorry. And so for the rating. So, how my rating system works is 1 to 2, do not get this game under any circumstances. It's horrible, yada yada yada. 3 through 4, you might have some fun with it. I personally didn't. Who knows? It's subjective. 5 through 6 is, it was okay. I'd say wait for a sale. You might get better enjoyment out of it, but I thought it was kind of meh. 7 through 8 is great game, but you should wait for a sale, because there might be something or other that isn't necessarily worth the default price tag. And then 9 through 10 is, under any circumstance, get it, play it, you'll enjoy it. And I am glad, I think this is a first, to give this game a solid 10 out of 10. It's everything you could ask for. If you play the original Dead Space, it's amazing. You know, the original Dead Space is already good, and it builds on perfection. It puts together all the lore that you need, all the lore to make it more coherent. It drops in different little references to the other DLCs and games in the series. the graphics, it makes the graphics look amazing, and it adds more of what we like without being terrible. If you ever, even if you haven't played this game, the original game, and you like horror games, buy this. It is such an amazing game. I cannot stress enough. Maybe wait for a sale if you have to, but definitely it is worth the original default price tag. It is. It's so amazing to play through. That it's still so atmospheric. I love everything that they've done with it. This is like I said, the epitome of what a remake should do and should look like. I honestly, there's just nothing more I can say about it. 10 out of 10. Get it. You'll love it. That's just all I can say, really. 50,000 credits awarded. 10 power nodes awarded. Text logs awarded. Advanced soldier rig level 6 suit unlocked. Well, I think that'll be it for this series of the Dead Space remake. If you watched it while it was live, I appreciate you stopping on by. If you're watching it after the fact, saying cut of archive footage, I also appreciate it. I do have a special plan for this game in October, but that is still several, like at least a week or two away, week and a half away. And there's still a bunch of stuff like in the background that I'm dealing with that is just stressful, to say the very least. But hopefully, I can do what I'm planning on doing. I hope you stick around for what I have planned for October again, which it's nothing super big. It's really just me playing horror games. But, yeah. Your progress has been saved, and you have unlocked New Game Plus. I don't have anything else to say. So with that, as this is how I know my streams and series, as always, I hope you enjoyed.